This video is going to cover only the Frostline DLC, plus the changes and additions that come with it. The meat of this whole DLC is of course the new map Sakhal, but there is actually a ton of other stuff and changes as well. Sakhal itself is a winter map, which is a first for official DayZ content. The map is smaller than the other main maps, but still features around 105 square kilometers. It has by far the harshest survival conditions of any official map we have seen so far, and not just because your body temperature management becomes more crucial, but also because most food has to be defrosted next to a heat source, and the heat system itself has seen some added complexities. To keep it short, failing to properly manage your heat comfort levels leads to various penalties that affect both your health and performance in harsh weather conditions, so keep that in check. There are diseases to watch out for too. For example, heavy metal poisoning can happen if you drink snow or water that was contaminated with volcanic ash, and pneumonia can develop if you let a cold get out of hand. There are some specific medications to combat this, and a very handy filtering bottle. They added rubber boats that have room for up to 4 players in total. They are throwing in some new animals like hares, foxes and reindeers. In terms of aquatic creatures, there are several types of new fish as well. For better realism, they have added 346 new ambient sounds in the form of 3D audio for this specific map. Also, snow actually thaws when exposed to any heat source, which is a pretty neat detail, and there are different intensities of snowfall, and snow particle movement is affected by wind. The map itself has some interesting features like caves that could be great for shelter or setting up bases. Then there are ice sheets around the map that you can use to get around. They have made some general changes to the game as well. Inventory sizes for clothing and gear have been reduced, as players have been able to take too many items with them, and they have added more options for water purification. Speaking of clothing, they are introducing seasonal variants of clothing to match different maps and weather conditions. For example, the winter hunter gear is of course more commonly found on the winter map, and summer hunter gear that has less insulation is more commonly found on maps with warmer temperatures. The asking price here is $27 US, which, considering the amount of enjoyment this whole package seems to offer, seems like a fair price to me. There's more stuff coming, but this is what I found to be the most interesting. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.